Hi everyone, this is Jim Walker with Jim Walker Archery and a part of my Workbench series. Well, look, new year, new angle, new phone, so maybe you can hear me. So I'm just going to talk about stuff I learned in archery. And maybe you can take advantage of what I've learned, maybe not, maybe you'll have comment, criticism. Hey, free country, do whatever you like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about my bag. Now, this is kind of a strange thing to talk about, but I'm just going to kind of cover this new bag that I picked up for archery. And if you've seen some of my other videos, well, actually, I haven't posted that video yet. When you see my other new videos, you will see this bag. Now, in this bag, it's essentially for a pistol. And in this bag, I can actually wear it. And then I have my rangefinder, which is a wonderful thing. And then in that, there is an internal number of different pockets where I can put my archery gear, things like pens and cards and X-Acto knives. Must have X-Acto knife. Let's see. We're going to talk about my archery glove here in a bit. And then, of course, Leatherman must have. All right. So what are we going to talk about first? Okay, so today we're going to talk about cutting an archery glove down. Now this is an example of my current glove that I've been using, and you'll see this in a number of my other videos, and just fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cut this glove down to, I'm going to show you how to cut, and then you're just going to look. All right, so here we go. I'm going to take my bag, put it aside. Here is a new set of gloves. Gorilla Grip gloves. When you're holding the actual bow up, if you are holding it, it gives that nice little bit of rubbery feel to it. It just doesn't slip out of your hand as easily. It's a fantastic thing. So let me go ahead and take this off the paper here, and we're going to go ahead and cut this down. It's really easy. I had trial and error a few times to get this to work properly, and we're going to talk about that. So take that off. Now, the way you cut these is pretty straightforward. You don't have to measure anything. Just get a ruler and a good set of scissors. Find one that's not dull, which seems like half of my scissors are dull. Okay, so let me go ahead and try a test cut, make sure I do this right. Oh. Sharp. Okay, so best way to do this is take and 1/4 inch. That's all there is to it. It's going to do about 1/4 inch. This is where you can make the mistake of cutting too much, and if too much, then you kind of ruin your gloves. I have a few of these. It's just very annoying. Obviously, you can just eyeball it. And then you can always cut it shorter. It's hard to add glove back. Believe me, I've tried. All right, so let's continue. Each of the fingers, I go down about 1/4 and 1/2 inch. Straight across, nothing fancy, nothing to think about. If you keep it consistent, believe me, you'll be happier in the long term. Exactly 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch, whatever you prefer. Now, of course, you're probably not going to wear the glove on your right hand. I'm just doing this because I do occasionally do things with the glove, so I'm just going to make it consistent. Use these other gloves for other things. And these rubberized gloves just work great when you're out there hiking and you get that occasional slip on the rocks. It's fantastic. Okay, so as I was saying, I use my archery glove for both archery and running. So when I'm out hiking, it's just a glove. So I use one additional thing I'll do with the gloves. I just kind of skipped ahead to where I finished the cutting of the gloves, the off and all. I also get this great rubberized glue. This is a BSI, Bob Smith Industries IC2000. What is it? Cyanoacrylate. Anyway, super glue-ish super glue rubberized. And this is awesome because what I'll do is when you're shooting off the shelf in archery, oftentimes I'll find that it'll hit my finger. So as you can see from my old shelf, I've got this little cracked area. Well, what would happen after a while would just wear a hole in my glove. So lesson learned is I then take this rubberized super glue and just place it right over the index finger where the fletching would normally hit. That works fantastic. So there is my what I've learned in archery, and I hope you can get some benefit from that. Again, stick for both archery and running or jogging. That's why I have both, because I use them for different purposes. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, please add them below, and you all have a wonderful time at the range, and catch